on live laughing about it.
So you didn't save them, Anna, did you not?
When they was all licking her ass a few weeks ago.
Listen, I'm friends with Stormy. Listen, she's never done and I'm not going to sit here, right?
I'll tell you something,
One second, can I just speak to Tony?
She's had 4 friends off this app and not one of them fucking talks to her no more. You see when Michelle laughs and talks, listen, you know when listen, a minute, I've known that girl for 3 years on here, and you see when she high pitches her voice, that is her being fake. See when she puts a little giggle on, that's her being her fake laugh.
Can you just type
and what are you, SJ, then?
That's not fake.
I mean, I get that your lot have got beef with her, but she's never done out wrong to me and Lisa.
Hold on a minute, Chris, right? There is a picture on a new video they have uploaded that I've never made public.
I
never
think
made
she's
public.
terrific.
You tell me how they...
1 minute, I'm back in a minute. Say that again, sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said there's actually a picture, yeah, on that fucking video that they've just uploaded to DK's fucking channel, right? And that picture has not been anywhere, and you can ask T, because T has been on my social for about 4 years.
Look on your Facebook, they were on there, Lord.
They were on your Facebook,
You tell me how they've managed to get that fucking picture.
Doesn't matter how we got it. We got it with our sources. Don't you worry about
They're
us.
hacking my iCloud.
It's not in your iCloud, it's when we was your friend on Facebook, we got the picture bit.
And I'm not being funny, right? And I
You're in with it, so therefore I don't really give a fuck, Chris. As long as you're in that circle, yeah, you are not welcome in my life. It's that simple.
Chris, just go.
Hacking iCloud.
Oh, I forgot, don't do your size, you fat
No,
cunt.
listen, if I was hacking iCloud, yeah, I'd hack back into my old iCloud because I've lost all my pictures on it and I can't get them back and I've had to make a new iCloud.
Anna, can you remove, please?
Oh, not removing Chris,
Oh,
you
not
reckon.
removing.
Oh,
I hack iCloud.
oh, these girls, these bitches want to come up as like that. Come with fucking receipts, cunts. Come
I
on.
hack at
Go on
iCloud.
Copper's Revenge
On YouTube.
and look at the current video that they've just posted of me.
Oh, what a shame.
Well, I thought it was actually her. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not laughing at that. I'm not laughing at that. I thought, someone's actually famous and been on telly.
Hold on a minute, right? I've been on telly. I've been on fucking Towie, right? I used to be on Towie. I've been on Take Me Out. I've been on fucking Celebs Go Dating. I don't need to discuss any of that.
Yeah, that's Celeb Dating, but we've never seen her on it. Never.
Yeah, Stormy, she reckons, check this out, you'll laugh. Let me just brace you. You know Dan Osborne?
One second, she reckons she used to date Dan Osborne for where.
She reckons she's dated.
Screaming at me, and I says, "Oh, you're swearing at for one."
What?
I'll be back 1 minute in.
And she's like, "You're in with it." I says,
Be careful, they're coming in. 1 minute.
Let them come in. I'm not fucking arsed. They're fucking pathetic.
I want to see the receipts of where we laughed at you because none of us went live after you.
None of us went live, so when we
this
was
is
in a
why
call,
I said to her, I asked your lot for this fucking thing 3 or 4 times, and not one of you could send it.
But apparently she exited the group but never saved it. When Anna exits a group, she saves everything to her memo.
She does.
Fuck off, you lying fat fuck.
Miss Piggy lies once again.
You know what it is? They just don't. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they.
I hack iClouds. Fuck off.
No, we was friends with Wicker on Facebook.
Mom, the only time Anna Marie exits quick is when she's fucking salad.
Innit? No, she don't pay for that.
Look, Stormy hacking iClouds, Lottie.
Who's hacking iCloud?
Apparently, I've hacked James's iCloud.
She kicked me out because she just couldn't handle truth. Apparently, I'm fucking in with y'all.
Listen, I've just been told for the news. Greg's has gone bust because the fucking Miss Piggy ate all the rolls.
No, she's blamed it on me, lads. If she can blame it on you two, I don't mind. But she's actually blamed it on me. She said I was the one hacking the iCloud.
All this iCloud bollocks. I've been out at work. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what
fucking
happened.
going alive and tell her.
Oh yeah, my son's still paying his drug debt off, guys, as well.
Oh, are you blocked? She won't come in here, will she?
I'm gonna fucking stop my heart out.
Oh, now she's blaming me, tater tots.
Listen, Chris, I'm one of them. If I want to laugh at you, I'll laugh at you. Right? If I want to say something, I'll say something to you. If I find anything amusing on what's happened to you, I would
Do you know
have
what? Do you know what made
You
me
know what I
laugh?
mean?
Apparently, I do a fake high-pitched voice.
Oh
And
yeah,
a
I
laugh.
think.
Are you watching football?
What?
What's football on again tonight?
That's just stalkerish behaviour to even fucking think that.
What I nearly said to her, but she started getting on her high horse. And if she's in here, I don't give a fuck. You didn't let me say a word. You sat there swearing at me, Amy, because people around you, listen to me right now. These people haven't laughed. And until I find that proof, and if there's proof, then you've got nothing, have you?
Just like Anna Marie sat in the box and said that you slagged me and Stormy off in her life. Where's the receipts there? Do you get what I mean, Chris?
I never slagged you off. I never slagged you off. My words were, right, have me on Snapchat now and show me this proof. Because obviously I was raging that night that I've been beat up. And even though I've sat there and told them that Kelly's in with it, they don't believe me. I know I'm not the fucking best person in the world. I know I'm not, but do you know what? I'm a friend. Do you know what I mean? And I'm 38-year-old, and if Amy wants to sit there, and she's older than me, sit there going, oh, they've had me hack out that. Well, make it harder for people to hack into then, you silly cow.
Listen, something's obviously triggered the cunt. But we move, let her be triggered. Obviously something.
She wants
the thing
to
is, right, the
blackmail
reason why she's reacting like that is because there's truth in it.
Listen, bitch, I ain't letting you back at my house. You broke my back garden, you fat fuck. You broke my fucking nose. You broke my nose garden, you fat fuck.
You broke an arm and it was a favourite one, you fucking dickhead.
My muscles are starting.
Shows me a fucking fence, the fat bastard. Hello, kitty.
Bitch got stuck in your window. How the fuck you got that ass out? I don't know.
I should have took a picture of that.
I wouldn't even attempted it.
Have you seen my muscle? It's coming through now.
I can go flexing, baby.
She swallowed next door's fucking pond, mate.
I feel like, I don't know.
Listen, I think Ames just took half my ass cheek and swallowed it.
No, she swallowed my fucking next door's pond.
Right, guys, tell me now if I did.
Don't finger for what you say. Not when it comes to them kind of people. Don't sit there and think, was I wrong in what you said, or was I too harsh? Fuck off. Fuck them off.
No,
I like to hack in iClouds. Do.
Oh, me, not a prostitute.
I like to hack iClouds. Do.
About we all guys. Like,
I like to hack iClouds.
No, what the white? I like white.
Stormy.
Yeah.
Like, I made my point about you, didn't
Chris, can I hack your iCloud, please?
You can have mine if you want.
It's my Google account. I'm an
I
Android.
want to hack everyone, thank
You
you.
want to see my weapon on there? Oh, wait, guys. I'm not asking her out on a date, by the way. I'm just... Let me just get that across to you. Can I just tell you my right hand's best thing that ever happened right now? Because I don't need a fucking girlfriend. I'm happy on my own.
You're welcome, DK. Enjoy the screen recordings like I did, and I don't care.
Go on, what you know, we'll go for you, I'll flash on.
I don't fucking care.
She kicked me out and she says all that, and I was just going to say,
She's playing it. She's playing it.
Playing what?
The YouTube channel.
Oh, show us.
Ames, you're really triggered, and you can talk about what I fucking
triggered
texted after whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Oh, special K. She's a fat mother.
Oh, not reliving the fucking YouTube channel. Fuck me.
Don't speak to her, mate. Her daughter tried drowning my son in a paddling pool, so I fucked him off.
She's only
Tried drowning your son.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because her daughter's got issues and she was dunking Dalton's head under the water and that's why he don't like swimming.
Wow.
About a few years ago.
I've not got autism, I tell you that for fucking free.
I've got
I've always
ADHD
not
and I
liked
dare
her.
you to come for me, fat girl. No, 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 fat aims, fat aims.
Did you see what I put on it? I put fuck off you
Hello,
fat.
little kitty.
Just had tuna.
Oh, little tuna
Oh, that's
chops.
cute, that one.
Oh my
Which
God.
one is keeping?
That's one she's keeping, that one. Little tuna chops. Little poo-poo. Little poo-poo.
Now they're all in there.
I literally sent.
I can't wait to get my guard dog.
Should we
My
go on Spuds and see if
Alsatian.
they are following Spuds? Because then you can get in the box and you can have an out with your balls.
I wizard. I like dogs. DK, time for the real episode, not the warning shots. Oh!
Did you hear me say DK is a clever person? He can go in there.
I'm good, mate. Apparently, I'm getting my head knocked off my shoulders in a week's time when this heroin addict girl fucks the kids off again, and then she wants to come and fight me when my kids are still off for 6 weeks, and I don't fuck my kids off. I actually interact and take them places because I've got the money for that. I'm not some scrawty little mum. I save my money and take them on holiday and stuff, and, you know, I just felt like telling you all.
And let's get it right, Ames. When she said she owes debts and she owes money out, she only said that because she kept
Oh,
asking for the barrel.
Yeah. Ames, and to point out, like Lisa's just said, when you was begging me for money because apparently you had no money to feed your children, you came and asked me for 20 quid and I said to you, oh, I can't, I owe people money. I didn't owe people money. I just ain't fucking paying your debts off because you're a scroty little heroin addict. And I earned my money from working in the past. I don't work at the moment because I've got a bad spine. But I did work in the past and I saved all my hard-earned fucking money. And whatever I do with my hard-earned money is for me and my children, not for fucking you and your addict. And just to show you, half of my money, well, not half, only a bit of my money got spent on a nice, decent bedroom. And this is what £1,000 looks like, sweetheart. It's called having your bedroom really nice and then having it done up for your kids as well and having carpet and having painted walls, sweet. So if you want to come at me saying that I owe people fucking debt money, suck out, you daft cunt. I'll lend you 20 quid out of my fucking little money bank if you want. Honestly, the people who know me, the realists.
It was every time she dropped that guy off in Liverpool and brought down. DK, can you lend me £20?
I need petrol.
You even asked fucking Landy for £20.
But don't forget, on that video a minute ago on YouTube was saying these people are sick of her reasons why she needs to lend the money, and that's what you did with us lot, asking for fucking money. Come correct, alien features.
This is a woman that says she has 4 businesses. Listen, I would not want to touch a cake that come from her hands because she doesn't wear gloves. She fucking smart. She wants the cat off.
Raw dog meat on the fucking worktops while she's making fucking food and not.
Listen, let's get it right, Stormy. She don't wear no gloves, right? She smokes cigarettes like 40 a day. She wanks the cat off. Mostly fucking wanks the dog off as well and fingers the rabbit. But we move.
Oh Jesus, not wanking animals off.
She's like Liam Collier, isn't she?
Listen, that girl's into fucking animal porn.
Dr. Doolittle, Dr. Wank Little.
I bet she's laid there and let the dog lick a fucking BB fanny. Or it could have been the cat because the cat attracts fish.
I think you should speak to Jay Green. You should speak to that girl who's been accusing her.
She says she's going to talk about my business, about private messages I sent her on that night. Bring it on.
You need to speak to that girl who was saying about they went in the house and the landlord, etc. And then what we need to do is we need to get in touch with the landlord who she owes money to. So then what will happen is the landlord will know where she lives now and she'll have to pay the money back off.
Listen, we all know rabbits like to dig, and she's got a bucket, so there'll be fucking lots to dig out of that fucking fishy pond.
Trust me, Ange, you said you're coming for me. You come for me, you come for everyone. We all look out for each other. That's what friends do. And it's not because I need people to look after me, because I can go for you on my own, mate. You got trapped in my window because you was that much of a fucking gigantic whale. You look like something out of fucking Jurassic World. When you was bouncing through that window, I thought my window panes were going to come out. Like, don't get it twisted. You look like a next species out of Jurassic World. When you went through that window, I thought, fuck me.
Listen, yeah, she's called Fat Amysaurus.
I've never once said I'm a skinny girl, so why all you bitches come at me and say Stormy's not skinny? I have never, ever once in my existence being on this app have said that I'm a skinny girl. Never.
I've said to you,
being the way I am. I'm confident within myself. I've got confidence within myself, and I'm happy with myself. That's what you bitches should be working on, being happy with yourselves. Because by you slagging me off being fat and Lisa being fat and everyone else being fat, you're fat yourselves.
Listen.
We're happy the way we are. Maybe a bit of my weight is probably due to eating fucking burgers and whatever, and some of it might be to do with my spine, but I love being the way I am. And if I want to get dick, yeah, I will get dick. Because if I wasn't on this app, you wouldn't even know how much dick I've had. But I don't. And I repeat, I don't.
Listen, this is Ames, and I would have to take
I don't dick anyone when my kids are in the house. I don't dick anyone. I don't dick anyone while my kids are in the house. I thought that looked
familiar, Lotte. Fucking Ames.
Yeah, it really does.
I will never let my kids walk in on me and think it's a laughing stock that my kids have walked in on me having sex with a random guy. That is weird fucking behaviour. Bitch, come and fire shots. That's all you can do is threaten to knock people out. Come, pull up to me address. I guarantee you'll get knocked down, you fucking big friendly giant, mate. Because I don't care.
There you go. What a BB when he looks like a what? A Demogorgon. Yeah. Ames' vagina. There's Ames' vagina.
That looks like her vagina, that.
Fucking hell, no wonder the fucking rabbit got lost. Oh, poor rabbit smells a BB.
Listen up, Stormy, when I drop my kids off, because that's what I like to do, is always fuck my kids off, because I can't handle looking after them, and I haven't got the money to look after them. So I'll go and palm her off with my dad, because my dad's got benefits, because he's disabled, and he'll have more money than me. So I'll let him fuck off for a week, so he can pay for them, while I get shagged out off next man, and then pretend that I've had a fake fucking pregnancy, because I'm a dirty little skanky whore. And then what I'll do is I'll come and meet you in a week and knock your head off. Well, sorry, sweetheart, I'm not available in a week. I've got my kids full-time, 24/7. In a 6-week holidays, and I've got plans to do with my children. So until then, sit on your fucking pedestal, horsey chops, and fucking wait for me to come for you. All right, love?
Oh, we could go for a jolly ride and go meet her on the beach and go throw back in the sea where all the
Mate,
whales
I'm
are.
going to jump on her back and ride her like a fucking donkey, the fucking hippopotamus twat. I'll fucking put a restraint on her and fucking ride her.
Angry hippo.
Fucking horrible bitch.
Oh, those fucking fat fighters. Fuck me.
Can't call up. Right, listen, this is what I don't get. You girls who are calling us fat fighters, you're fat yourself. You need to love the fact that you're fat. If not, then that's not my problem. I'm happy being a fucking chubby bird. And do you know what? That's on me. If I want to change it, I'll change that for me. Not for you, dickheads. For me. So if you're not happy that I'm fat, don't look at me. Because whatever you say to me doesn't faze me the slightest. I can still get dick.
What was that
Like you all tried
conversation
to
you had,
roast me.
Ames, what was the conversation you had with me and Stormy? Oh, girls, I'm going to take some time out, do me and the kids. I'm going to stop looking for cock because I need to focus on myself and love myself. But then the next day, you was on the next man's dick, you slag.
And you don't even look after your kids. You leave all your dirty washing on the floor. You're like, how do you know you've never been to my house? No, sweetheart, when you've gone live and you're being a lazy fat man in your kitchen's a shithole. Your last house was a shithole. Like, I've seen everything. I've seen your background. When you're going to show your background, show your floor, mate, because you never show your floor. Your floor's scruff there. And a bit of Dettol will not get rid of the fact that you live like an absolute dosser. And I'm telling you now, you can't say you don't live like a shithole, because you even said to us, lot, yeah, you said, oh, do you know what? I need to send the kids away because my house is a mess and the social services are getting on to me telling me that I need to clean my house. Sorry, sweetheart, that's got nothing to do with me. I ain't gonna come and clean your house for you. I can show my fucking carpet's perfect. There's nothing on my floors. My house is tidy and clean. I've got nothing to worry about as a mother. I don't have to worry about as a mother nurturing and loving my children because I never send my children away. My children are with me 24/7. So when you dickheads want to pull up to me and keep saying that I'm using my kids as an excuse, no, it's not that. It's the fact that I'm being a mother. And if I want to come on the app at night time when I've got my own spare time and my kids are in bed, I will do so. But you certainly won't see me shouting in front of my children. Now fuck off, you silly little slags, and come at me again.
Go on, Stormy.
The thing is with
Honestly,
these bitches,
bitches
though,
say that they're
they
going to bring the
contradict
social on there.
themselves all the time. They contradict themselves at the time. They're coming at us, right, when they're doing it themselves.
Yeah.
You know, come
All
correct with
it
the fucking
is-
bullshit.
All it is just jealousy. They're just
And
jealous
all
of
I'm
the
going to
fact
say
that
is
we...
as well, yeah, I'm not jealous that you're getting shagged out and getting BV and clappy fanny, mate. I do not give a fuck. And when you tried to rip me, what was it, about having thrush? Yeah, I was on antibiotics because I had a chest infection, and you sometimes when you're on antibiotics, you get thrush. I'm not scared to say I've had thrush because I did have it because I had antibiotics. But BV, I've never had that in my fucking existence. I've never had an STI in my existence. I can pull my medical records up if I wanted to, but I'm not going to prove anything.
Listen,
Wait,
you
wait,
laugh
wait,
at this.
wait,
You
wait.
laugh
What I
at this,
mean?
guys. You laugh at
Come
this.
at me
You know
about
what she said about
thrush.
the tower? About the tower. You know
When
who
did she
told,
say this?
she told? You know who she told me she dated? You laugh at this. You know, Dan Osborne that's married to
Johnny
Jeffrey.
Oh,
Osborne.
yeah,
you
I
She
heard her
said
say
she
that.
dated him. Give
Apparently she
your
dated
fucking
him.
head a wobble.
Fuck off.
Give
She
your
chatted
head a
so
wobble.
much
Sorry, but
bullshit.
Listen, your stench should blow him away, you silly cunt.
listen, sweetheart, if you was fucking legit though, just because you was watching a series of The Only Way is Essex and you fell asleep and started dreaming about you being in there and dating him, that is not dating him, sweetheart. You need to come out of the heroin addict's fucking world because you're still clearly on that shit and stop messing. Like, your head's fucked. You need serious help, mate.
Listen, I'm a fat bastard. I'm fat all round. You just look like fucking abnormal. You got a skinny face, skinny arms, and a motherfucking round fucking stomach.
Yes, my
You fat
girl.
overgrown fuck. Now,
Yeah,
you listen, Ames. The biggest mistake you've ever done, because I know that somebody's working, is mention that night, and you're gonna go and fucking indulge that night when I text you privately. Bring it on, bitch.
The
Worst
thing
thing
is,
you can ever do is come for me, Ames.
the thing
Game
is
on.
why I've gone for this girl, right? She used to be my friend, and she started being a snaky little bitch. Then what I noticed is she kept wanting to lend money off me, which I would not. No, I know that, but I didn't want to give her money because my money's my money, and I've got 2 children. I ain't lending money to no one unless I know their circumstances is really serious. So, say for instance, any of my girls or lads in the box now, yeah, needed money and it was a serious matter, I will help them, but not for some bitch who fucking can't fucking keep her money under control. She said she's got about 60 jobs, but she's always in her overdraft and never got a penny to her name. She goes and shags out different fucking men, but she apparently I've had more pricks in me than a dartboard. But yet again, every time I go live is at night time, sometimes during the day, yeah. I'm always with my kids. I am never gonna shag a different guy because bear in mind what I heard the other day off another mother. Well, I get my kids to call him uncle. So when your kids grow up, your kids' head's going to be fucked and saying, oh, that's uncle. Where was uncle? Where was uncle? Where? The only name my kids actually ask for, and I'm not even ashamed to say it, my kids only ask for DK. Because DK is the one who's been close around my children. He's never shouted at them. He's never reprimanded them. He's always looked after them. He's brought them things. He's treated them. He's took them out. And that's because I've known DK the longest. I've never got a complaint about DK around children. What happens between me and DK, argument-wise, that's on me and him. We are vile, we are vicious to each other if we want to be. But I have never had a problem around having him around my children. And I certainly won't have Tom, Dick and Harry around my children and start saying they're my uncle. Or this is your new uncle, this is your new friend, this is... You don't head fuck a child like that.
Nah,
And especially if a child walks in your room. So not the first time, yeah? Not the first time a man's walked in on your child, Ames. This is about the 6th time we have got recordings where you keep saying you're in bed with a man and your daughter keeps walking in on him. That is a warning shot to say, get a lock on the fucking door or look after your child, because I'm not being funny, yeah? I'm going to throw this out to you right now. Imagine if you're fast asleep out of your tits on your fucking drugs, what you take at night, yeah? You don't know this guy from Adam and Eve. He could easily go into your daughter's bedroom and touch your daughter without you knowing. Why would you let an unidentified man into your fucking home around your young children when you don't even fucking know them, never done a Claire's Law on them, and never done any fucking research on these people?
She turned around and said she
And
didn't
come
need
at
to.
me about the way I am a parent. At least I can say I look after my fucking children. I've had social rang on me off this app, and guess what? The social said it's a malicious call. We're not going through with it. We've done checks on you. You've got no criminal record, which is cleared. I have had one in the past. It's a dangerous one, but I'm not fucking arsed about that. I've cleaned my apps up. But not only that, I have looked after my fucking kids. Every time, if anyone wants to come in and look at my house, look at the way the kids are, if you want to question them on their own, they will tell you, Mummy loves and cares about us, Mummy does this for us. And I've never, ever sat my kids there and gave them a speech for them to lie to someone. My kids won't lie. This is what I applaud about my kids at the age that they are. They will tell the truth and they will grass you up, and I'm glad they do, because they can then say if someone's hurt them or not. With you, Ames, you made your kids lie for you. You made your son lie for you to say that your dad was there when you fucked off for 2 hours and left them kids on their own. So fuck off trying to come for me, bitch, because I'm telling you now, I've got more weight and more fucking things behind me to come at you rather than you have come at me. I'm telling you now, I will fucking own your ass. I am telling you now, this is a warning shot for you, bitch.
It's because she don't care about the kids. That's
She
all
don't
it
give a
is.
shit. She's sending them off in a week, Lottie, and she said, I'll come and fight you and knock your head off your shoulders. She's sending a fucking kid away for a week again. Her kids don't even go to school. Her son's taking fucking, what was her son taking? Valiums and shit like that.
At that age is disgusting.
This is what I mean. What mother are you? Oh, it was ketamine, sorry.
We was all in a snap call. Yeah, there was me, DK, Spud, and Stormy in a snap call when she admitted to a son taking cat.
And I said to you, I'm not being funny, you need to rein your fucking kids in. If you smack them on the legs and you get reported, you explain why. Because these kids are going off the Richter scale taking fucking drugs while your son is. And you shouldn't allow him to call you this, that and the other and speak to you like shit. You get him in his fucking room, you take all his electronics off him. This is how I used to fucking get it if I was a cunt. Electronics out of the fucking room. If you want to do something, you either fucking sleep or read a book. I don't give a fuck. You're grounded. You only come out of your room if it's school, you need the toilet, you need a shower, or you need to have your tea and your dinner. And that's fucking it. That is it. But she's not. You can have your fucking electronics. You can have your
She
phone.
reckons she run a cafe or something in Sowie and they used her cafe.
She never owned a cafe in her fucking life.
Oh no, she said it were a pub, Lisa.
Oh, it's a pub now.
It were a pub. She said it.
Listen, that bitch has got Munchausen what is it? Munchausen syndrome.
All I'm going to say to you, MJ, you keep calling me a nonce, right? You can do whatever to make yourself feel that much of a better mum than what you think you are, yeah? But I have never, ever put my kids at risk, and I never will. You are still putting your kids at risk having random men at your house. You've put your kids at risk in the past when you were taking drug, whatever it was, at your home, when you was having abusive arguments with your ex-husband. I have never put my kids through it. As soon as I went through domestic, I got rid of that domestic out of my world so my kids could have a better fucking life. How dare you try and put me down as a mother and call me a nonce? I have never. Any guy who comes around my children, I do a Claire's Law before I let them into my lives of my children. And I've got to be with them at least a good long while. I will not just let them in after a few days. So how dare you try and come at me as a mother and call me a nonce? You're the one who should be investigated, letting guys into your fucking home. You horrible, horrible, hanging little bitch.
And I'm not being funny, Ames. You get your son on here and fake profiles.
Like you just said, if you want to come at me and you want to call me a nonce and everything for having a screenshot of your son. The only reason I got a screenshot of your son is because to prove that you was a lying little bitch. You told everyone your dad was at your house looking after your children. That was not the case. Your son then told me your dad is not at the house and you're on your own and he's looking after your daughter. After your son was knocking 10 bells out of your daughter a few weeks before. So I was concerned about your fucking son looking after your daughter.
Yeah, because she told us that he hits her.
And then you told me that your dad was there. No, he wasn't, because I got the screenshot of your son saying, my granddad's not here. Then, next minute, you disappeared, and then your son wrote back to me, oh, granddad's on his way in a minute, it won't be long. But by that point, it was already an hour gone that you left your children unattended while you was somewhere in Liverpool, meeting a guy you don't even fucking know, while you left your children back up in Wales, or wherever the fuck you live. You could not come at me. And then I got the location. And do you know why I got the location? Not to be malicious. I got the location just in case your children said, oh, Stormy, there's been an accident, but we can't contact our mum. Can you help us? Because I knew I had to look after your children for you because you were disappearing off the radar. Plus, apparently, you weren't answering your phone as well. So don't come at me about being a nonce. I was protecting your kids. And you know what? So happened it got into DK hands and it got into other people's hands. That's not on me. That's on you being a fucking dirty little slag. And if you want to come at me and call me a nonce, then you carry on. But I'm telling you now, bitch, it is game on. Come at me with whatever you want, but you can never bad mouth me as a mother or anything else.
That's disgusting.